welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Trojans will put total leather and we'll get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Washington Huskies offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Williams will pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That's caught. It's Boston. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Washington sends out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So USC's offense will have its first possession of the game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. You're going backwards, you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his big tight end. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Trojans!
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Williams looking for a man. Quickly out to the tight end. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Evans.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. He wants to throw it again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Fair catch is made, but they might have to re-kick this one from farther back after the penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Got the quick completion. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the timing just a hair off. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jordan. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Trojans are rolling down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Got it in the middle. It's Lemon.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Dances away to buy time. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Ole Miss showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Boston. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a third and long. Pocket breaking down. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. To the air, it's Mayava. Back open in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Lemon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying play action. Going over the top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Boston. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Williams. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. Punt is in the air. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The Trojans will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man. It's Boston.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they turn it into a defensive score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
That's such a great job by the defense because they never quit on the play. Yeah, they gave up a completion, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out? They're able to scoop it, score. That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Running into the open space. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. The give to the tailback. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Williams will pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Huskies. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. The quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Off the play fake. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Under fire. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst? There he goes. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Motion from the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on second down for this offense. Williams looking for a man. He wants to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Looking back to last year, the Trojans made a midseason quarterback change. You might expect that, trying to live up to what Caleb Williams was able to do, but Jaden Mayava certainly finished strong, Jesse.
Yeah, the UNLV transfer looked really, really good, especially at the end of the year. And you know with Lincoln Riley, one of the great QB whisperers in recent college football memory, if you're locked in and you're playing and you're seeing the field the way Lincoln Riley is seeing it and calling it, this offense is going to be unstoppable. If he does that, he's going to put up Heisman numbers.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to getting points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Williams will pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Like, if you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to them. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Green. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Williams looking for a man. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Rushes on him. On the move and looking deep. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Right down the boulevard. It's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. And for a quick quick update. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Arizona State somehow, some way, found a way there in Tempe and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the return. He gets a block, and the returner goes down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Williams will pass. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds the tight end.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with third and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They boot it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Second down, he'll throw it. Got a man, it's Jordan. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. And the Trojans will punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Wants to go up top on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Williams looking for a man. Going for it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And it's been a struggle throwing the ball so far. Both secondaries are doing a great job neutralizing the explosive playmakers by shutting down passing windows. They've disrupted the timing and rhythm of these QBs, and unless something changes, we're looking at a low-scoring affair in this second half. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Pulls it in. It's Lemon. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Punch it out of the air. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? He's got his man. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to keep the drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off play action on first down. Got his man to the left. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Here's the handoff. Shoots his way for more. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Plows through the defense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He's got it on the run. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. It looked as if they had a chance to tie it, but that goes by the boards as the penalty takes away the touchdown. Motion from the back. To the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Otten. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Williams will pass. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Finds his big tight end. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Lane. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Gets it out fast. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw again. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. They'll run play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Williams. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Williams looking for a man. The short hands, it's Green. Knocked out of bounds, they're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. They'll try the run. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. With the run on 1st and goal. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Huskies. They take the lead with the 6.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Indiana is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Hoosiers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. All that speculation all week, and now we know But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Trojans send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds a man on the left. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Here's a heat. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Washington sends out the punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
Well,
How about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Now the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
I feel like this defense really needed that, man. They need a shot in the arm. They've had some bad possessions, not been great. Nice job getting to the quarterback, getting in a predictable 3rd and long situations where now you can unleash that pass rush.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Jordan. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Wide open downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Finds his tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. They're trying to slam it in. Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USC! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. He'll start this drive firing. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game.
I get it. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively. But I tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now after that interception. As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please go out there and bail me out. Give me another opportunity to go take the lead and win this ball game.
This offense has it with really good field position. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, and not before. He picks up the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He leaves it with his back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. Wants to throw on 3rd. Caught near the sticks. It's Evans. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Williams will pass. Connection to the right. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Off play action. Steps to his left, out of the pocket.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a 1-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need a score badly. We've got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
To the air on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Boston. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. He'll do it himself. And he fights his way forward. Gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
He stopped right there, short of the 1st down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. Final minute of play, all locked up. Are we headed to overtime?
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple of seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense does not completely screw this thing.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Four quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. To the air, it's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jordan. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The give to the back. Look out, he's got room. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. He slides that just inside the right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Second down, he'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Leaves it with the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime.
How about this offense coming out and executing so great, knowing what they needed. They were on defense first. They knew exactly what they needed to do. Come out, they get the throwing touchdown, ends the football game right now. Nice execution by the offense.
And that play right there, David, really encapsulates, I think, the identity of this team. They're going to fight and scratch and claw to the very end to get it done. Great job executing here late in the game to get the win.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.